wanted to break in here and talk a little bit about the passive income side of things. I mean, everybody wants it. Not everybody knows how to get it. And so many people just fall into the trap of working and trading time for money. And I always use the example of attorneys, doctors, lawyers, architects. I mean, people that get a good high hourly wage, and that's great. But if they don't have a vision, or if they're spending all that money, they don't have a vision how to someday have passive income. You know, that's the beauty of what we're doing here. We work hard, and we work hard, but we have a very clear vision of someday having our passive income take over for us and have an amazing retirement.
Yeah, a good analogy or example with that would be LeBron James is rich. The guy who writes LeBron James's check is wealthy.
Exactly.
LeBron's got to show up 3 or 4 days a week, practice, 3 or 4 days a week of games, and the guy that owns the team, it's mostly passive income.
That's exactly right. It's a good point. Great point. Yeah, Jim Rohn, you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, Jim Rohn, he says it best: profits are better than wages. Anytime you're trading time for money, it's a losing battle.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what your hourly wage is. And that's the beauty of these streams of income we're talking about.
Yeah, if you can't go on vacation and still make money, or while you're sleeping, make money, and if you have to be up and be somewhere, and at that time you start making money, and that's how you make a living, that's the wrong formula.
Exactly. This whole trading time for money is really something that we're passionate about. We've seen so many people change their lives by getting these streams of income going. And this whole vision of passive income, that's why I want to encourage every one of you people out there. You've taken the first step. Follow it through. It's worth it. There is a big learning curve there. There's a lot to learn, but we're going to take you step by step and help you get there. I know you, Eric, you've always talked about your first taste with passive income. I mean, your first
I was 21, I think, when I first started. I mean, even before that, my grandmother tells me all the time that when I was in high school, 16 or 18, I was going to have all these rental properties and this big rental portfolio, and I was never going to work and just travel and all that stuff. So I mean, at a very young age, I understood the power of passive income. It does take time to build, and just finding the right passive income. Rentals just were too much of a headache for me, so I've gravitated into real estate notes, which has been a blessing. And but the goal to wealth, not being rich. I mean, rich, you may be making a high hourly wage, but you got to show up to work. Wealth, you make money whether you're working or not. And I believe the key to that is passive income, and for me, it's notes.
Amen. Me too.